Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 8:30 in the evening, and the date is 29th of November 2012. I'd like to tell you a little bit about what's been happening in 2010 at the address I was, uh, which was 30. I'm looking through the paperwork. 38 Holloway Road in Edgbaston, Birmingham, which all of this has actually started happening. I would also like to introduce you to another member of MI5. This gentleman's name is Tom. His job was simply he did many things, also as well as many things, he was to stay around the house 24/7, don't go out, observe my every movement, every action by me. As I said, there was a period of time when I was obviously drugged, and I was sectioned under the mental health while I was on the drug. I believe the drug was NRG1, which is a very dangerous drug. And as I was sectioned on there was a period of time, a strange period of time, which I had my citizenship, my indefinite leave to remain, which I have been given my indefinite leave to remain on 13th of November 2009. I was given my indefinite leave to remain on 13th of November 2009, just before all of these were actually started. As I came out from the hospital, and I was actually trying to get my citizenship back, as I was lost it. All traces of my citizenship were missing from my property. All trace of my citizenship, there was no sign of it, no copy of it, no paperwork of it. And when I called the UKBA to ask for it, they because I was originally given my indefinite leave to remain to an address in Coventry, so I called the Coventry team, which I'm not too sure what team number they were at this particular time, maybe team 7, I don't know. I called the Coventry team, and they said, oh, we have no record of giving such a citizenship, which was really strange. This citizenship was given from the team, maybe 11, I'm not too sure, that was allocated in Liverpool to deal with the Coventry area. And they told me, they told me where you live. I say in Birmingham. They said contact the Birmingham team, and we never got anything, and this and that. And when I contacted the Birmingham team, they said they had information that I have been in a mental health hospital, and maybe I'm imagining this, and I have not been given a citizenship. They have no record of it in Coventry, they have no record of it in Birmingham, which by luck, I believe I had a copy saved somewhere that was hidden somewhere, because of knowing what was going around. It was really strange, and I had a copy hidden somewhere, which I cannot remember where I hid it. Anyhow, I found a copy. And on my phone call, which I have a letter from the actual UKBA, when I requested for all my information, they send this. This is a letter that I have written to them. On this, I actually say on the 11th of the 2010, 11th of March 2010, I had a phone call with them, and I explained to them, listen, I have my my copy of my citizenship, my indefinite leave to remain in the UK. I told them I have that, and they told me, okay, if you have that, just send it with the covering letter, which I did, and I sent a copy with the covering letter. And then while after, I think a few months after, or few weeks after I received this again. But at first, until I did not give them a copy or find anything, they were telling me you're imagining things. And at the same time, my friends who have actually seen my citizenship before, such as Mr. Ali Azimi and Amir Somasarai, which was at the time in Birmingham, they were also telling me they have never seen me getting a citizenship, which was a very strange thing, which was a very, very, very odd thing. I'm looking through, trying to find something here in regards to NRG1, which was a drug that was tested in my body. I'd like to take you through a little bit about how they were actually testing this drug on my body, and after it was tested on my body, it became illegal in United Kingdom. As I said, there was a scientist named Steve, alongside with this gentleman named Tom. Yes, I have it here. NRG1 was classed as a Class B controlled drug from 23rd of July 2010. So 23rd of July 2010, this drug became illegal in UK after it was tested on my body. So all the dates and everything literally matches. I remember this scientist used to go up to me and come up to me and say, showing me this certain website and asking me to, he says because he's a scientist and he cannot do certain things like that, he's doing certain experiments, and he was giving me money to buy certain drugs for him online, which I did, and I did not know the bastards used to drug me with the very same thing. So how they used to do that, because you're a kind guy and you help people, they come up to you and say, okay, because I'm a scientist and I'm doing a sensitive job, I don't want anybody to know I'm getting this, and I like to, if you could do that for me. And I was trying to be nice and I ordered some stuff. He gave me the money, a lot of the stuff, and give it to him. At the same time, a lot of my friends like Ali Azimi, Amir Somasarai do the same thing, Muhammad do the same thing, come to me, give the money, buy these drugs for us off internet, which NRG1 is a deadly drug. And then why they used to do that, they try to make it out as I have purchased it myself, but they never say how they used to do it. So it's done very cleverly. The few times I actually went to the hospital or was sick, the drug they used to give me in Birmingham, I remember there was a professor. As soon as I entered this hospital, this professor that was allocated there only for me used to come down and deal with me all the way through. The full professor in a suit used to come down the hospital, and then they used to take me to certain rooms and doing some stuff. I was drugged so bad, and they take my blood, they check my blood and everything else. I have got a few pages of these type of drug tests, which I don't know. I don't think many of them are actually there. Many of them are actually been disappeared by the MI5, which is understandable. When they tested drugs on you, they don't want anybody to know that was happening. But I have something here which I maybe it will come under these benzodiazepine or benzodiazepines, with the S at the end, which is positive here. I don't know the medical terms. It actually refers to NRG1 in the medical terms, or it actually refers to something else. I'm not too sure about that, but if it does, I spoke to a few people, they said in the medical terms that could refer to NRG1, which I'm not too sure. So NRG1, which is a deadly drug, was tested on Puya Nasr Isfahani's body before it was illegalized. At the same time, they were drugging me. They were telling me I've not got a citizenship until I send everything through to them, and I'm imagining things like that, and followed by kidnapping and everything else. But unfortunately, due to a horrific way of dealing with these matters, they make it out as you have a psychology problem, and they are planning to set me up for something, since I realized the Iranian group have had the money to put me in a prison. So I don't understand how brutal a government can be. They test drugs on you, try to frame you for a terrorist, try to frame you for a rape, try to frame you for many, many things, try to kill you. And then, now again, they try to frame you for something else and put you in a prison, which I do not know what it is, but I have faith in God, and the God that has saved me over the past 3 years. Maybe I hope he will save me again. I would also like to tell you a little bit about the certain drugs Miss Camilla Hansen were actually taking. This is one of the drugs that Miss Camilla Hansen was taking. I don't know what this is, and this is just to show you the name of, here is her name, Camilla Hansen. And this is one of the drugs she actually used to show. I don't know what this is for really. One of the drugs she actually used to show doctors and the police officers when they used to come around, and she used to say, oh look, he's taking this, he's got a psychological problem and stuff like that. I don't know if she was actually giving me any of these or not. I don't know what she was doing with them, but she did have a psychiatric problem herself. She used to cut her legs with a knife all the time. She used to sometimes burst and crying. A lot of problems she had. I mean, a couple of nights I saw her. Never remember. I was sleeping on the couch, and me and Camilla Hansen didn't really used to sleep in the same bed due to a reason. Apparently I was snoring a lot, and she was actually saying that into the MI5 members that take this was one of the things she was complaining, oh my god, he's snoring a lot and take me out of his life. And it led with a lot of other things when she had to do before she goes out of my life in order to make everything ready for the next move, which was setting me up for a rape, and a lot of other things. So I remember a couple of times she was actually, I was at night, I was sleeping on a sofa, and I remember a couple of times she was actually above my sofa with a knife in her hand. I didn't really feel threatened at the time with that. I didn't think what she was doing, but she was just stood there like that. And when I woke up, and then I kissed her and calmed her down, and she started crying. A couple of times that happened. I don't know why, but she was not mentally stable, and I don't know why Home Office would there send somebody who's not mentally stable into someone's life. Of course, when she's not mentally stable and she's something like that. And she also told me a lot of stories about certain things when she has done before. Of course, such a person would drug someone, the horrifying monster she was, and drugs she gave me, and the way she psychologically put me under torture, physically and psychological, was especially the time I was at the police station and she was sleeping with the very same person who was arranged in my previous videos. You'll be able to see. These are the type of things that actually happened. I still don't know what they're trying to set me up for, but the people who are trying to help me, please don't give up, man. Don't let these monsters to win from you. Don't let these horrifying animals to win from you. All the dates are matching, all the paperworks are matching, the things that happened are matching. Please help me out. And it's not that I'm looking for anything. I was just looking for a normal life, which I would never ever be able to have, and this is a fact. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay with me. Thank you.